Regular red chili flakes. You can get them when you buy pizza, you know.
Yeah. Steal the packages of pizza and you'll never have to buy one again.
Exactly. Work smarter.
Yeah, exactly. Prove to you guys. Don't let me go to your store. What up, peeps? Today we're gonna take you guys on Prince Dumplings, a great place to eat. We're gonna show you what I got, and we're gonna try to cook something. So let's go ahead and do it. Scallion pancakes. Look at that beautiful cucumber salad. Is it good?
The sesame one's really good.
What does the fried rice have?
Beef and egg.
Beef
And egg.
and egg. The pork dumplings, steamed soup. Ooh, look at this one. Let's grab some of these. What are these dumplings?
Pork
Pork
pan fried dumplings.
pan-fried dumplings. Look what we're getting. Walnut shrimp. So, that beautiful short little ribs. We're going to try them on. This is the beef udon, right? I'll put it in the middle. Make some room. For dessert, we're going to have the chocolate ones. The chocolate steamed dumplings. Alright, first of all, because we like to eat bok choy, baby bok choy, we're going to get some baby bok choy. We're going to clean them out because look at this. This is dirt, right? So you're going to have to rinse them out as much as you can, clean them out, and get them going. So I normally just leave the little stems because this is not very tasty, to be honest with you. So we're going to clean every bok choy, baby bok choy. I love baby bok choy. If you're going to substitute spinach or cabbage, these are really good, even on sandwiches. All right, so just to let you guys know, these are the udons that we got, and they were a little frozen. We put them in the freezer sometimes, or if you want to keep them in the fridge fresh, it's up to you. Right now, we're gonna boil them because we're still gonna stir fry them. Right, so we like to boil them a little bit, make sure they spread out, get that nice taste, and then we're gonna start cooking the rest. All right, cut the zucchinis down to minimum.
They're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah. Okay, we cut our bok choys, and then we're gonna cut zucchinis. We just did that right now.
And this is all gonna go in the stir fry to be able to fry it up with the udon noodles. It's like a Japanese stir fried dish.
Yeah, we're gonna try to copy or make it better than what we ate. So
it is better.
We're gonna make it a lot better. So that's what we're doing right now. All right. You guys got to get this one, Korean barbecue bulgogi, right? This is gonna give you the whole dish a whole new flavor. So when we went to the restaurant, we only tasted sesame seeds and a little bit of this and a little bit of soy sauce. That's pretty much what they did, and they try to fancy it out, but we're gonna make it a little bit better than theirs and tastier. So we're gonna see how good it is after. It's on the list after you do the bok choy and also the actual cucumber. You have to do half an onion. Well, though we're gonna do the whole onion on this one. We like onion, so. And also another thing that's not here yet is the garlic. We almost forgot the mushrooms. Not for everybody, but some people like it. You add it in there. Draining the actual udons. Now you gotta get your wok heated, all right? This is seasoned already. It's been seasoned before. We've done many cooking shows with this, but we're gonna redo it again, revisit.
A little sesame seed oil.
Sesame seed oil.
Like a lot, actually.
A lot.
Because we have a lot of noodles.
We got a lot of noodles.
Then some regular oil.
Olive oil. Let it get heat up. We put a little piece of onion on purpose, so when it grills, you'll hear it sizzling. That means it's ready to go. And there is something here. I got you. It was a dog hair. We have 2 dogs. That's why. So everything we eat is with dog hair. You got to get used to it in our household already. The way is you put your garlic in there, and if it starts sizzling, you know it's ready. So we're going to put garlic. And this is chopped garlic already, minced garlic already. We bought it ready. We don't have to entertain ourselves by cutting it or stomping it. And if you see it, start moving it around. Our onions, we're gonna caramelize the onions, all right? We're gonna mix it around to get all the flavors. Flame is a little medium. It's high. It's high. It's not medium. It's actually high. So that's why you see it accelerate quick. If you don't have a wok, you better walk yourself out to buy one.
You have to let it because see how there's so much liquid?
Yeah.
You want that to evaporate, so you want it to get crispy, not liquidy.
You guys heard. You want the liquid out.
And after the liquid is out of this one, then you put the vegetables, and then there's gonna be more liquid, and you do it again.
You just keep burning out the liquid every step, all right? Right now it's just onions, and onions carry a lot of liquid. So if you guys notice right there in the center, there's a little pop. That's what we want to get rid of, all right? So keep cooking it, keep cooking it. There's a couple of cucumbers you can buy, right? We got the smallest ones, and these are more like a Persian version and an Asian version, right? They're smaller. You can find them on pretty much any store now because they got very popular. Go ahead.
These ones, you do want to cut them a little thicker so they have a nice crunch, because you do have to soak these in a little bit of salt, which will make them a little rubbery, but the thicker they are, the better.
You heard. You heard.
To draw out the moisture.
Yeah, that's true. Salt will draw out the moisture. Yeah. That's what we want. Want that crunchy taste. If you like pickles, you're gonna like this, but not with the sour. These are actually have a spice. If you never had them as an entree, I guarantee you'll like them. If you like vegetables as an entree, it's a perfect thing. Instead of having a salad, you can have a cucumber salad. So, all right, now we're adding the rest of the vegetables, and this is a lot of bok choys. We got zucchini sticks, little zucchinis, of course, and mushrooms all together. And then we got our garbage disposal eating one of the zucchinis here, which is our dogs. And like I said, you're gonna have to keep cooking it until this also dries out. And if you have to add a little bit of oil, you can. It's an option. And then of course the ingredients, because that's where we're gonna start throwing all the ingredients so you can get the flavor. Every vegetable could have a flavor. For right now, we're gonna burn out the actual moisture. All right, like I said, liquid out. Mix everything like a cooked salad.
Everything's gonna shrink as you cook it, so don't worry too much. I know it's like filled up the wok, but zucchinis shrink, mushrooms shrink, these bok choys, they will shrivel, and it's gonna shrink with the flavor.
Sounds like a guy in the cold water. All right, we're gonna do pepper.
Pepper and a little bit of salt, not too much, because the sauce we are adding does have a lot of salty and sweetness.
So don't add too much salt, but pepper you could throw as much as you can. And if you're missing other ingredients, you know, like more garlic or anything, you could always throw it in here. If you go notice, the moisture is almost evaporated. It shrunk to 1/3 of what it was before, and we're getting a little bit different color. Of course, you could see the onion glassed out already, so clear out, and then the rest of it comes in here. So we are a garlic family. We have great breath. We don't talk in the morning to each other because of this. So we just added salt. You guys missed it. It was great. It's just me shaking salt in here. So nothing you missed. So one thing you can do, you could add your type of salt. What I recommend you is sea salt, even pink salt, or any kind of salt, anything to accelerate the actual moisture evaporation, or just. And then what you want to do is put it in the fridge. Find your favorite spot in the fridge, and bam! A lot of char, but it's fine.
You want more of that. You want that.
We want more of that. Get that little flavor going, but it's looking good. Look at how dry it looks now.
And after this, after it chars a little bit more, that would be a good point if you have any meat or shrimp. I personally like shrimp, but today we're going to be using meat to cook into this.
Meat! Should I get it out?
Yeah.
Add our meat in here. You could buy it with pieces like us. This is like a barbecue style, and we did buy a Ranch 99, an Asian store around here that always does the meat slices. This is going to accelerate the cooking of the meat, give it more flavor, and then maybe some of the meat is going to flavor the actual vegetables too. So just put them all in there, cook them, mix them around.
I like to separate them a little more, but it's up to you. I mean, a lot of the fat is going to also count as oil for the vegetables and for itself. So You wouldn't need to really add too much more oil at this point. Probably just for your noodles at the end, but yeah.
You guys heard it. So you can even chop them more if you want, cut them up in pieces, but these pieces are perfect. Small slices, and they're also gonna shrimp too, all right?
I have some garlic powder here. It's just a little concentrated. You want to add just a little bit, not too much. Yeah, around that much. There's a lot of vegetables, and it's gonna add good flavor along with the garlic. Like I said, like he said, we're a garlic family.
Yep. And not only that, if you're a single guy, you gotta eat this before you go out with your date. You're gonna be the most popular person in anyone you talk to. All right.
First, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Sugar.
For our sauce, this is for our cucumber salad. Then what you want to do is you want to add around 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. It's gonna make it a little vinegar taste, but there's a lot of sugar and a lot of other ingredients that are gonna kind of cancel those out. And then you want to get this cooking ingredient. It's called mirin, and this is makes it sweet. And you're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of this. I don't have half, so I'm just gonna do an eyeball amount. That should be good. And then another 1.5 of sesame oil. So there's 1, and then another half right there. So that should be good. Then you want to add a little bit of salt here. Around that should be good. Give it a little mix. Not too hard of a mix. And you want to add some garlic. It says here around 3 teaspoons of garlic, because that's equal to around 3 cloves. I will say this is around 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, and then 3 teaspoons. And then that's our sauce. You want to mix this until the sugar is dissolved. Maybe use a bigger container. I don't like wasting containers in this house.
That means you have to wash.
Exactly.
So if you notice in our videos, we do a lot of paper plates and everything else because we don't want to wash. Came back to this. It's been about 30 minutes already. We've been cooking this. The meat's looking great. Got a beautiful color.
Awesome. Now we're going to bring in our noodles.
The noodles come in.
You got a lot of noodles here.
Put all your noodles in there.
Put all your noodles. What's recommended are these udon noodles, like shown earlier, just because they bring out a lot more flavor, a lot more filling. Okay, with this one, you want to stir fry them for a little bit with your vegetables to let them get that flavor, that stir fry flavor from all these crispy vegetables and meat we have just crisped up. And then after you let them cook a little bit, you're gonna go ahead and add your sauce. But first, let these sit for a little bit and develop all the flavors from the vegetables and the meat.
So just keep stirring and mixing it up, right?
Look at that color.
It's mixing up really good. This spot right there, I was gonna say. So whatever moisture you had, it's gonna go on the noodles, and the vice versa. The noodles did have moisture, but we put them in a place where they were leaking some water. Make sure you have that straining the water, but still, noodles retain a lot of water. Right, this is where you can fuck up the dish, or you can make it better. So we're gonna add the sauce. So we're gonna eyeball it, right? That's what we do. We normally don't take measurements, so go as it is.
Measurements are for the week.
Yes.
So you want to add around that much. If you need more, go ahead and add more. You just don't want to overdo it because it's going to be incredibly saucy. But this is going to caramelize because it is like a sugar kind of sauce.
I believe it has like brown sugar and soy and honey and other stuff. So it is going to caramelize and it's going to make it flavor. Now, if you see that you need more vegetables, that's up to you. You could cut more, but it's a little late now. You should have done it earlier. But this you're gonna get full with the noodles themselves, you know. So everything that you take a bite, it's gonna have a flavor.
But as you could see, you could stop here if you like your noodles saucy, but we don't like that here. We like our stir fry, so that's why we're gonna go ahead and let it kind of fry up. And you know, it'll maybe take what, 10-15 minutes, depending on your heat level. So yeah.
You know, more color. We already have what, 10 minutes on it with the sauce already. So if you see it that you need more liquid, and actually less than 10 minutes. I'm lying to you guys.
I know, straight up.
Straight up lying, man. It's been already like
2 minutes.
2 minutes. But for me, because I'm hungry, it's been 10 minutes. Always taste it. How we doing? What does it need? Chef?
I think it needs a little more sauce.
More sauce.
Just because it tastes a little like not saucy.
Okay, a little bit more sauce.
When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Like that much.
All right.
Like I said, there's a lot of noodles in here. So it's, you know,
do your taste test once in a while. Make sure you pick up the flavors. And if you go to the restaurants and you get this plate, you should know exactly how it tastes. And if you could do it better than them, more power to you. All right, it's been about 3 hours already. Well, to my fat ass, it's been about 3 hours. It's been actually a minute, but it's looking good. Chili oil.
Homemade chili oil. If you don't got none in your fridge.
Yeah, you can make your own.
Yeah, perfect for our cucumber salad we're making. For a topper to make it a little spicy.
So you add your oil, and then what kind of chili is this?
And these are just regular red chili flakes. You can get them when you buy pizza, you know. It's not hard to find.
Steal the packages of pizza, and you'll never have to buy one again.
Exactly. We're smarter.
Yeah, exactly. Prove to you guys. Don't let me go to your store. Hey, if it doesn't look red, keep cooking it. So you gotta get a little tiny red in there. Get the chili flavor going around the oil, right? Just got it out of the fridge. It was there for about 20-30 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, and you see there's a lot of liquid at the bottom. That's the liquid releasing the cucumbers. That's why you need to salt it. But now you go ahead and wash it off.
After rinsing and drying, we're gonna add the sauce.
You're gonna let them kind of soak a little bit for a little bit. Make sure all of them has sauce on it and everything.
Now, optional is they make kimchi versions of this. They make different versions of this, but this is a nice and simple way to actually get some flavor going. Not only that, it gets you eating vegetables because, you know, we were missing a lot of vegetables in our lives. I grew up with vegetables. Unfortunately, my kids are starting to love vegetables, which is good. You know, we try to get them, but sometimes you got to let them do their own thing. All right, done.
This one is done. As you can see, there's a lot of crispy bits. Some of the noodles, you want to leave it, kind of flatten it out a little bit so that the noodles on the bottom can crisp up as, you know, the heat kind of lowers. And yeah. If
you let it sit where it was cooked, because it still continues to heat, all right? It still continues to cook without the actual heat, and then it cool off, and then you're gonna get that little crisp around the edges and underneath of it, giving that extra flavor. So this is done. Now, we did get the oil a little red, if you guys noticed there. Cooked it up a little bit more. Strong, pungent, because it's like, gets you here, but this is really good, looking good. All right, looking good, tasting good, so.
I was gonna need one. Yeah, you can let it marinate, or you can leave it. The cucumbers do have a little bit of like a salty aftertaste just because they were soaked in salt. But it adds perfectly. That's why the sauce itself doesn't need any salt at all.
It balances out.
Yeah, but what you do want to add once, you know, they kind of been sitting is that chili oil to add a little bit of a kick to it.
Homemade chili oil coming up. All right, we're going to dress up the actual cucumber salad. So this is going to be more attractive to those that want to eat in a fancy, smashy restaurant. So I showed you earlier the pictures of this plate. This is our version.
A little wonky.
A little wonky, but it's easy to homemade. You save yourself a lot of money. The cucumber, oh man, oh, the spice, I can smell it. you save yourself a lot of money. So right now, the cucumbers costs were like $3 for 2 of them.
For like 5.
For 5 of them? Oh, $3 for 5 cucumbers, right? Little small cucumbers, right? So the dress, oh man, the dressing and other stuff, probably another $1, $2, $3 a piece. It would be like under $10 for the dressing and everything else. Homemade chili. This is the thing I was coughing on. Look at that.
It's a little spicy.
A little spicy. I could smell it and it goes into your throat, but give that extra flavor. Spicy. Now we need a little sprinkle of caviar, and that will be it. We also do have an extra ingredient that we can always throw in there. This is a little mixture of seaweed, sesame seeds, and everything that the sea can throw at you. I'm gonna show you guys how it is. They call it rice seasoning on this one, right? But they have different versions of it, if you guys notice. And it gives you, this has little pieces of seaweed. Let me show you guys. All right, this one has wasabi on it, so you're gonna get that extra kick. It's called rice seasoning, and this is, it could go good on anything. Oh, the chili. The chili's killing me. This did, oh, I'm gonna have to open the door. Sesame seeds oil, sesame seeds, seaweed, and all sorts of dead things. See the plate? All right. Final results. We got some chives chopped up. Set it up on our plate. It might not be the best plate, but look at this. It's my plate. All right. First time tasting it. I'm gonna tell you. I think I know what's missing. Soy sauce.
No, it's nasty.
Actually pretty good.
The charred parts that you get.
Look at the meat, guys. That's good. The noodles. That's good. A little bit of mushroom with everything on it. That's even better. If you want more salt, like I said, soy sauce, but it's good as it is. It's really good. From yesterday to today, I like them. I mean, yesterday was more saucy, more liquidy at the end. This one's a little bit less liquidy, but every taste has flavor. Now let's try the cucumbers. Now, the cucumbers, they don't have a kick until the end, all right? So, but they have that crunch. Oh man. Look at that. Because they're not dripping or anything, they're dry. Really good. Oh. So, if you're trying to save a buck, this is one way you can do it. Enjoy your food at home, with the family, alone, however you can. Hope you guys enjoy it.